started at the BBC 10 years ago as a researcher, we all used to have one of these on our desks. And who thought that this kind of office furniture would become fashionable now in the home? Industrial antique chic, no less. James Breeze takes a look.
As the century draws to a close, it seems everyone wants to know the future. What's going to happen in 2000? What's in and what's out? And of course, what the next big thing is. Well, just between you and me, think office, think hospital, think factory. The previously pedestrian has been put on a stainless steel pedestal and transformed into the highly desirable, and the stuff of institutions is finding its way into a more domestic setting. So what exactly is industrial design? Well, it can practically be any mass-produced functional object, from a humble ashtray to a dentist chair. In sunny Sussex, not known for its heavy industry, I met up with musician Alan Wilder from the band Recoil, and one-time keyboard player with the 80s pop icons Depeche Mode. A collector for 15 years, Alan has fully embraced the industrial lifestyle with his passion for all things utilitarian. It is a far cry from your average semi. This is the first for me seeing a barber's chair in a gym.
And we think it's sort of 1920s, maybe slightly older, probably American. We did quite a bit with the stripping back the bare metal, because most of the original chrome had been removed. This was originally wicker. Right. Again, that was shot really, and so we lacquered the seats, put some metal. I think I paid about £300 for it, something like that.
Oh my God, we've got more down here. Let's have a look. Okay, this looks like it's straight out of a hospital. Mm. Why is it in your... Well, here amongst all these different things?
It's basically just a storage cabinet to me, but the reason I was attracted to it was this fantastic sort of hinge and door mechanism. And the whole medical sort of imagery is, I just find fascinating somehow. The instruments used, we often use instruments for, medical instruments for all the general purpose, you know, like we might use a set of forceps as fire tongs or salad tongs or something like that.
I think I'll pass on lunch if it's all the same. Oh. So, what have we got here? This looks very Flash Jordan.
Yeah, it's a great shape. It's I assume 50s, definitely American. Right, milkshake machine. Wasn't particularly expensive. It was quite beaten up, and
resprayed it, right?
And I resprayed
right,
it.
Okay.
And also blew it up in the process. So it's pretty useless all round, but it looks good.
If you know what to look for, you can pick up industrial design in skips and at salvage yards, but it might require a large amount of wire wool and some elbow grease. Alternatively, there are a number of specialist shops selling the industrial look. Look inside, it's probably late 50s. Right, okay, very nice and tidy, and of course in the inside it's working, which has helped, but also with being treated so it's CFC free, I understand. So, again, something like this, I don't know, probably 500–600,
yeah.
Good order.
Yeah, and a good, nice respray job on it. Bomb with a piece of glass on top of it.
With a piece of glass.
Never seen anything like that before, but it works brilliantly because it's a simple idea to chop the head off, you know. Stick a piece of glass on, you've got a fantastic bar table or something like that.
So this is part of this idea about reappropriating an object, taking something and using it.
Exactly.
You've got things like that in your house, and you've
got
a CD cabinet out of a chocolate.
Making use of items that otherwise will end up in a scrapyard.
Right. Angle poise lamps, prime, the archetypal industrial
design piece, isn't it? It's a classic piece of design. And
I've got all tucked away in here somewhere. 1933, I think the first angle poise was made by Cowardine, and again they were made right up until the late 60s. Again, very ergonomic and copied endlessly since then, and not hard to find out. You can pick them up in people don't realise, you know, skips, junk shops, and again worth between 90, 200 quid for an excellent example, and again quite a lot of work's gone into stripping out the original colours here. But, you know, much copied, but never the same as the original. Well, it seems we have come full circle. The institutions from which the objects originally emerged are now being turned into loft conversions to rehouse them, once they've been stripped, polished, and considerably marked up.
And don't forget that one person's junk really can be another one's treasure.